everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, a group with a lot to prove here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Okay, ready?
Line gets set. First down.
Set. Hut.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Becker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Got it.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. The give out of the gun. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
On the set.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
42 Spider.
To the air. It's Dennis. Coming after it. And that pass is intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Ready, set.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Ready, fight.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Spider.
He's looking to throw. Here's to the tight end. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Ready, ready.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Set.
He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach. You can basically attack the whole field. You got an arm like this, and you can just
On the ready.
put it on the line. It's really nice to have it.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Working that left side now. Yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. Throwing right. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Ready, go.
Defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the tip, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screening and create some lanes for their running back. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Quick strike complete. Still running at the 40. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
29 Philly.
He's going to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
Yeah, nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route, coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Ready,
They
set.
got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Cricket.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
Ready,
They're
break.
close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and
3:25.
long. Looking downfield, it's Dennis. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Right down the boulevard is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Ready,
Offense set on 1st down.
check. Hold. Lasso. Ready.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. On the move to the 3rd. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Ready. On the ready.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period.
Easy.
He wants to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 10. Lean for the wire, touchdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I'll show you how to be a wide receiver. Coach might spell out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. You're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and defense will come out feeling it. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Ready.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense.
Under,
They are
under,
trailing
under.
by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He unleashes a long one. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Okay.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37.
Get set. Get set.
To the air, it's McCaffrey. Floating away. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Okay, ready?
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Pound 55.
He's looking to throw it. He'll take another shot here. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, he's not going to get a lot of chances like that. He was in position to make the play in the end zone, put a touchdown up on the board for his team, and he drops the pass.
They'll run it from the gun. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Got it.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. You missed the 52-yard field goal. Come up empty on the drive. And now momentum sort of swings to the offense as they'll snap it from the 35.
Ready,
Picked
set.
up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Moves.
Trying to impose their will with the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Ready,
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving.
Here we go.
Scanning the field, it's Dennis. And the ball is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Kent State. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down for this offense.
Set.
They'll go to the ground. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. He's being a little reckless with that football. Threw the interception last time and almost threw another one here.
Golly, that's back-to-back drives. You got to have your quarterback making smart decisions. You can't turn the football over.
Oh, he dropped it! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Igloo.
To the air, it's McCaffrey. He'll pull it down and run.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Ready up.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Spider.
He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Golden Fashion. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Okay.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Slap. Go.
Fast motion from the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Okay, ready?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
Dropping back, it's Dennis. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
On the double.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
29 Philly.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right down the middle. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. A new set of downs after the completion.
Set. High.
Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked
On
up.
set.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to throw it again. Got his man quickly. Open space at the 25. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
Ready?
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
Down.
He's going to pass. Finds his big tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad
Ready?
tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion when he turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Guys, how much better does it feel when you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column.
On the ready?
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. It's complete. A huge pickup. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd.
Fucking play.
Take it in. Touchdown, Kent State.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Ready.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work.
Ready.
To throw, it's Dennis. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chain. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Got the back over the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down.
Easy.
He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll give it to the back. And the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Okay.
They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half.
Here we go.
They'll throw it on first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the grab. It's Wiggins. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
On the
Guys,
double.
let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State
Slide
offense.
22. Green 25.
Trying to set the tone with the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Over. Get set. Ready to go.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
On the set.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to pass. It's McCaffrey. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the
Ready,
return.
set.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Pound 55 wheat.
Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 35, he's open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Great big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Off he goes. He's at the 10. All the way in for the touchdown.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Let him finish and take care of the football. Make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
On the ready?
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Moves.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Ready.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Convoy. Set. Hut.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Okay.
First down here for the offense.
Come on, set.
Looking to move it through the air. The short hands, it's Becker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the
Belly
catch.
stunner. Set.
Back to throw, it's Dennis. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
On the double.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
42 Spider.
They'll run it on first and goal. And it'll be a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Got it.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone. And that ball came out into the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the golden flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. The give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's running in the open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Okay, ready?
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Easy.
Dropping back, it's McCaffrey. Spits it out to the back. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That pass is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
3rd and goal from way back there. Makes the catch. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, they're going to win this game.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. The aerial assault continues. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
Ready,
A
set.
first down for the offense.
Cricket.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Becker. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots.
And he puts it on the deck again. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Let's go.
Back to pass, it's McCaffrey. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Ready.
Now on second down.
Green 25.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They're setting up the screen. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide
On the ready.
but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Lasso. Ready.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, and they convert. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
And that big gainer on the last one has him threatening from inside the 10. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Here we go.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Okay, ready.
And they can pay off this third and goal opportunity. And oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Stumbled to the ground.
And this is tough. Second half of the game, we're down by 3. You know if field goal is going to tie it. This is a golden opportunity here, David, to take the lead. I think I'm going for the touchdown.
On the double.
Right, I'm going for it. Second half, when I can take the lead right here. I like my chances, and even if I miss, I got to go the whole length of the field.
Touchdown, Kent State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And he added the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but Decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
Got it.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Becker. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
All kinds of running room. At the 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd. Because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed, stuff you can't coach.
And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game, when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Flacco should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to UConn. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Ready.
Guys,
break.
let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense.
Jackrabbit. Ready.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out quickly. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Back to pass, it's McCaffrey. Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left to make third down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position with that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on it, go up over top. The only thing...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Ready.
Let's see if this offense comes out slinging from the first play of the drive down late.
Spider.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's caught. It's Thomas. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Trying to find his man on first down. Got a man. It's Becker. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Okay, ready?
And here comes the offense on second down.
Flare! Flare! 29 Philly.
Looking downfield, it's Dennis. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play. The passing game has it on the doorstep.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart,
On the zone.
circulating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put
Got
it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep
Yankee
featuring
blue.
him.
So you know the
Yankee blue.
defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Ready, ready.
They go right back to their man on second and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
On the
A
set.
huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Ready,
And
set.
this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. He'll set up to throw. For the end zone. He's got it for the touchdown. Oh, they absolutely had to have it. And he delivers with what might be the game winner.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting a big score late, and I think that one should do it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch, called for and made.
Ready,
No
fight.
time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
Trick it. Ready.
Looking to throw. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is incomplete and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.